Welcome back to the Inn at the End, friends. Our troopers are already at their table, getting underway. Why don't you go join them? I'll bring you a drink.
Miscommunicated. Harris plot thwarted, killed the big players, golden egg in hand. We need to meet, discuss our mutually beneficial arrangement, Quilton travel unnecessary.
You say that?
Yes.
Okay. You hear back?
He knows this isn't Ace talking.
Yeah. He's like, oh,
Ace? Is that you? You sound different. You didn't curse once. No. Says, fantastic. Seems our deal has come to a conclusion then. Not sure what happened down there. Don't think we need to meet. Stay away from Quilton. I'll keep up my end of the deal.
I relay the message.
I grab the stone. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And I tell him, fuck you.
And while I get one word in that says deal. It's 24 words are used for fuck you.
Yeah, and then in parentheses,
Deal.
Deal. You hear back, just keep Ace around that whole group, and I'm sure I'll be happy with the outcome of everything. Hope to never see you again.
Dress cue.
Dress cue.
So do we hang on to this stone? Because I
Yes.
feel like it would be really symbolic to just chuck it into the ocean.
if we encounter another evil where we need to team up with another evil to fight that evil,
Let them fight.
we can summon him.
All right. Don't lose that, Ace.
You got it.
If you remember, Dress's part of the bargain was that he would not tell anyone that he had met, that you had all escaped. And
Right.
your
Yeah, and that was the goal.
Yeah.
Because I was saying the whole time.
He wanted to know what happened down there,
Yeah.
more than he bargained for.
And now Ace can every day send him 3 messages that say,
Fuck you.
I hope you do every day at dawn.
There you go. Yeah.
one in the morning, one at lunch, and one
what'll
before
be
bed.
really sad is the day that we don't send the message.
Oh.
He's going to think we're dead.
Yeah.
no, the first one he gets the next day, he's just going to be like, oh, God damn it. Just
They're not
throw it
gonna
into an
stop.
ocean. He's
I'm
like,
not going to get this done. Yeah.
It's saying it was canceled. Line
You
was
hear
canceled.
just a fish talking back. You just hear a crab chittering.
Some merfolk.
Yeah, I was about to say merfolk, yeah.
Look at this stone. Isn't it neat?
Why is it talking to
Oh,
me?
God, it's Ariel.
We mutated from the old Coca-Cola factory.
Brooch looks over to you, says, so not going to Quilden?
No.
It seems like that's not needed at this point. Do we want
Are
to
we done here?
beat the...
Doesn't feel like we're
Where are
done
you
here,
going,
but-
Dad?
I don't. I really
I'm-
don't know.
What's like a near port, Brooch? Like,
Well, I mean, it's the inner sea, so ones we can't quite get to usually.
My only question is, where's the next egg?
That's... Yeah, and what are we
And
going
what
to
do we
do with this one?
I do have a place I can go to, but it's only kind of when I'm in trouble. It's safe. I was kind of thinking of dropping off my sister there. She was saying last night that she might not be safe back in Quilton.
None of us are.
I don't
Even
know
you,
if
Levi.
Yeah, Dad might want to stay there too.
Will the egg be safe there? Or do we-
I don't know about any eggs.
I wouldn't leave it.
well, there's these eggs, and they have crazy monsters inside of them
I don't know.
that kind of
if
like
that's
eat
safe.
souls.
Is there somebody... Val, your order, is there anybody that maybe defected from that order that we can talk to that might have some information about this?
I don't know.
Not that you know of.
What about Helen?
Helena?
Are you
Helena.
talking about my mother?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't really want anything to do with me anymore, hence that I'm this.
Well, if there's one thing I know with mothers, that is absolutely not the case.
Where was your order located? Like HQ?
Fucking Quilton Bay.
I was Quilton.
Was it?
Yeah.
The church?
Yeah, it was a church.
She left.
That's like... it. That was the...
You want to talk about prime defectors? I do think Helena should be at the top of that list. I'm not saying we need to go find her, though.
Maybe she even knows about this.
That could be why she left.
I don't want to go find her. If that's where you want to go, I'm not part of this.
It seemed as though she was one of the only stabilizing
Listen,
forces.
if Val
against-
doesn't want to talk
we're not
to
going.
her-
We're not going. It's not a conversation.
Yeah,
Val
it's-
doesn't
it's
want
a
to go.
dead end.
We're not going. I'm just talking.
Okay, keep talking.
Just saying.
I think we should go find Helen.
See, now you're doing
Ace.
this just to piss me off. This is, again, a thing that you do, and
look.
I'm going to throw you off the
We
boat.
found Ace's dad. Maybe we go find one of our other parents, then we find yours last. When you're ready, emotionally, after you've gone through all the levels.
I don't need to find my mother. It's fine.
All right.
I'm where I'm at, and she's where she's at.
Listen,
God rest her soul.
until we have another idea, I'd say maybe we go to the next town that we think might have one.
Well, what about
And
our
liberate it.
stowaways here?
Well, I mean, after we drop them off at
Yeah.
the safe house
Yeah.
or the safe island or cave or whatever.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Do that. Then we need Val to dig around in his old noggin and figure out the next place that we can find an egg. That's how we found Stonefall. That's how we'll find the next place.
Let's do it. We can always ask Melora.
I think
great
Stonefall is behind us. I feel a lot of things left there, but I don't think it's wise to go back until the match is burned out, as it was.
How big is the Harris network? Does anybody know?
And we'll find out.
They're employing the Drescues, right? So they must be pretty big.
You've got that ledger that noted the people that they worked for, or
Right.
they would bring prisoners in
Right.
to have kind of questioned and tortured, and there were a lot of different names on there.
If we find any of those people, we need to thwart that.
Well, can we look at the ledger and determine where they were pulled in from?
Taking a look at the ledger, it notes you gather that most of the people were brought to the town. So they would,
But nothing denoting where they came from.
like port of origin type.
I would all over Haven. For different groups, so like the Kunengrik Navy was mentioned a lot. That would be in places where they were at war. Was most of the
Prisoners of war.
Exactly that. Gathering that from that. The Drescue one is mostly filled with people from the same continent that you are from. And the some of the place names that you gather are interior to the continent. Ace, you would know that the Drescue family, Quilton was the end of a long arm of a trade route,
Yeah.
right? And so the bulk of the family is more inward. So it looks like they were sent from either business dealings or whatever they were doing. That's what the Drescue ones were pulled from.
Ben, where is the egg right now?
It's right here.
Oh, I didn't see it there. Sorry. Do you mind if I take a look at it?
Yeah, go for it.
Ah! It falls on the deck.
It falls overboard. We lose
Cracks
it
open.
forever.
Great big ostrich.
I would like to spend some time with it and just study it and
Yeah.
see if I can vibe with it.
Yeah. You spend a bit of time with it. You
Learn anything.
eventually get this sense. You get, it is some sort of magical object. Not similar though to like magical items you've seen before. It seems to be more raw than a finely tuned, enchanted, weapon or something like that.
It's like the ore you would take out of the stone
Yeah,
before you
yeah.
refine it.
You get a sense, it does look like this was carved from something else and is acting as a conduit for power.
Interesting. And do I, with my little kitty senses, do I sense any sort of living thing in it developing? Or is it just raw energy kind of?
Yeah, go
in
ahead and
stone?
give me an Arcana check.
All
Arcana
right.
check. Yeah.
Now that we're on the coast, do I get any sort of advantage?
Not for investigating magical things.
Okay. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. If you want to try and hunt something or, find knowledge about things on the coast, then yes, but
That would be a 15.
15? Yeah, most likely this is a conduit for power. It takes power from one place and puts it somewhere else. Judging by what you have found around it and the one previously at the witch's place, your best guess is that over time, this creates a portal. This opens up
Oh, okay.
to somewhere else.
It has to
So,
hatch.
so like it was building up the portal where we were potentially.
Most likely, yeah.
Okay, and so the ghost dogs or whatever that we fought a long time ago, the first egg that was broken,
Mm-hmm.
there was some sort of portal there that we
There's a
ended
board
up.
there as well, yeah.
And so am I getting the sense that the dogs came from the portal, not out of the egg?
Most likely came from the portal.
Okay.
Yeah, and you've heard stories, especially training where you did overseas, of all kinds of odd things coming through portals. Most of the time, when you have a weird thing, that's not just an animal or like
Yeah.
a bigger version of that animal. There is some portal somewhere nearby that thing has entered from, either the Fey realm or the
Guys.
Astral Sea, the Shadowfell, all these other places.
I have a wild idea. I've
Yes?
been studying this thing, and I blurred out everything that I was just learning. Do you think that there's a way that we can kind of tame this energy and use it to port ourselves as kind of like a shortcut to things? You know
That
what I mean?
sounds
Like going
ridiculous.
through the upside down.
Well, I feel like none of us here are that magically inclined
Really?
Well,
to know. I mean,
You asked for
some
a lot of
us-
Arcana checks for.
Some of us, yes,
some
but
reason.
I think that would require, some kind of sorcerer or wizard to fully do that.
well, what does Torag have to say about the egg?
Oh, I don't know. And I put my hand on the egg to see if I can see what Torog says about the egg.
You get the same sense that there's definitely some magical power in this thing. But yeah, it's raw. You don't get
Didn't
any
Torog
sense
not
that
like the
Torog.
eggs?
It didn't like the egg being in the temple.
Yeah.
Oh,
But no sense one way or the other.
So-
sounds like Torago's Melora one.
Am I behind, like, knowing that it was who was the energy conduit for the portal, or like, am I alone in thinking that things were coming out of
I
the
thought the
egg?
dogs were coming out of the egg.
Yeah,
Okay,
for
'cause-
sure.
'cause
When
we
we
found the
fought at the
broken
witch's
egg.
house,
Yeah.
I thought the dog came out of the
Wait,
egg.
so then what came out of the egg?
Portal.
Energy.
The portal came out
It-
of the egg?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It
wow.
is
Okay.
It is projecting the portal, so to speak, here.
Does this
So-
go to the bird dimension?
Yes, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
and I'm
the
thinking
dogs
that we
come
can
from
find
there.
a way to use this to our advantage
And
because
go find the
the
bird.
egg isn't necessarily inherently bad,
Then we don't need
and
to
there
need a
are
boat.
eggs, as we know, Val placed in different places, so we might be able
Thanks,
to
Val.
get to those places
I
by using the
fucking
eggs.
knew.
What is the dimension that's on the other side?
It ain't good.
It was ash and storms and
And there were the bug things
Yeah.
and the
we burned those
the
up at
vulture
the other
thing.
One. Yeah.
Hold on, did the vulture lay these eggs? That's not where these came from.
You don't think so?
Okay.
Nothing is pointing to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Spending some time with it, it does look like these were carved.
Okay.
The eggs were carved.
They were carved.
that's
Do we-
one
does anybody-
talented cloaca.
Yeah. Does anybody recognize the craftsmanship? Like
It's
what was the signature?
roughly carved. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my order dropped these eggs off. Do I know where we got these eggs?
You were never made aware where they came from. You were just told that they were divine things that Alistar had found. And when you would drop them off, they were like
Alistair, we gotta find
decorated
I-
with like fake jewels and like stuff around them. You had never really seen the form that you see now until the witches.
I think we need to find Alistair.
I
If we
have.
want to get a better answer on these eggs, I think he's gonna know.
That feels right.
Yeah.
And he wasn't at Quilton when we were last there. He was away.
Right.
He was away. Yeah.
How do we find him?
Well, I hate to do it, but perhaps Dress knows.
I can ask him.
Tomorrow.
No, I still have one more.
You only have two.
Oh, I thought I
I
had.
thought
You guys have said three a number of times, and it's
Well,
not
if we
right.
say
I
it
think I
enough
have two
times-
written
I know.
down.
I didn't correct the last
But I
time.
just
and so
wanted it
We're
to
gonna
be
keep
three.
repeating it until
Yeah.
you suddenly
Well,
believe it.
I
we
mean,
think there's
I know
six,
how
so
it
we
goes.
talk into it.
is the fact that he wasted the FU's canon?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
I think we can all
Fine.
agree.
We'll fast forward through time. Okay, so we kid ass dress. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, that's an option, but now we have to wait all day.
What about when you were out doing your work, were there
Right.
others that you know how to find that are doing the work? that were doing the work, that gave you shelter, safe harbor?
What can I pull from memory?
For the missions that you would do, you remember being fairly strong arm in them, and you were told that the people would appreciate that you were there, and you showed up and just kind of acted like it, and people would give you a place to stay, and they would let you kind of go over the spiel and give the gifts. But it was just,
It was more like, here, this is yours now.
You gave the
Opposed
Stonefall
to,
egg,
here's your
right?
gift.
Was that you?
I don't know.
You
I?
did, yeah.
I did, yes.
Well, you went with a group with Grav.
Would I
to drop this one
know
off.
of a place, like, would I have ever heard of somewhere Alistair might visit outside of Quilton?
No, it was very hush-hush where he would go on his outings.
Oh.
I think
He
we need
he
a
would leave every so often for like a month at a time, and then come back and would have these new visions, these new ideas, and then you would be sent off to new places.
we need to find a seer or something.
What
that
about
can
this?
help us locate?
What about this?
What about it?
Melora, and I point at the boat.
I thought about it, but I didn't think y'all would,
Well,
because you said
she
fuck.
guides
you
us.
said fuck you
He's like, guides us.
When
to
did I
her
say that?
repeatedly.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, it was you. Pretty loud. You were all about Torog. You got super hot for Torog.
That was not me.
You were like, Torog's great. Fuck Melora.
Brooch. Not talking to Simon anymore. We rely on Melora to get through the inner channels, right? How do we get through places? You like hold it in your mind's eye and like beg Melora to get us there, or what? How did we get to Stonefall?
Well, I talked to Melora through the statue.
Well,
I
Stonefall,
couldn't
we just kind of we
give
went up
us
the
a
coast
direction. Yeah.
because we randomly showed up at that wherever you guys were, where there was blood coming out of the stream.
Stonefell.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a wild time.
Yeah, and apparently that was just real close to Stonefall.
Yeah.
So we went up the coast and did it. If we're trying to get somewhere specific, we need to have time. We need to have a bit of magic to do it. There's a few places I can get to. So Amber's pretty easy to get to. Right now, it kind of points to the statue, and there's like a flower lay on the statue of Melora.
Yeah.
It says, right now that is taking us somewhere where I can safely put my sister.
All right.
But if you're trying to go somewhere specific, it's hope and luck and a little bit of prayer to Melora.
Well, what? Maybe Melora owes us one, and we can just fold up the
I
sails
wouldn't
and say,
assume that a god owes us anything.
Yeah, no, she doesn't like taking you where you tell her to go.
I'm
Would-
not asking.
could we
I'm not going
offer-
to tell her. I'm going to.
Do we have anything of Alistair's, or
We got this egg.
I mean, directly connected to him that we could maybe offer up to her?
Egg. Give
The egg feels good.
the egg to the statue of Melora, and that'll lead us to
Right.
where it's from.
Unless Val
I
has.
could try and do that, yeah.
Unless Val has something better. Do you have anything that belongs to Alistair?
I don't believe I do. I believe most of
No
that.
orbs or
Business
actually.
cards.
Oh, wait. Oh my God. Yeah, Alistair. Oh, no. Don't have shit.
All
I
right.
don't know what you people do.
I mean, you make fun of it.
Well, sorry.
Vampires.
Is Alistair a vampire?
No.
That would make sense, though, huh?
Is he?
Your
No, I've seen
clergy.
him in the
Your
sunlight.
clergy. Is that better?
It's fine.
No, he's your youth group leader.
Yeah.
Even better.
So he's got a goatee. We know that.
All right. Look, I was just thinking maybe we put something to the Melora statue and we say, please, sweet Mother Melora, take us to where Alistair is. And maybe she throws us a bone. We're clearly doing her bidding.
It's
out
not
here.
beyond her to do that. I agree, but I don't know.
What could it hurt?
I feel like right now you're treating her in a very transactional.
Yeah,
and-
it's clearly
and we wanna-
transactional. Look at
You
me.
got to be earnest.
What am I doing here if it's not transactional? Why didn't she let me rot at the bottom of the sea?
Yeah, his face is kind of like
She has
gone.
purpose for you.
Exactly.
Transactional.
So if she wants to point me at her bad guys and make them disappear like a crossbow, then this is her chance to point me at the worst of them.
Like a
All right. I'm just saying.
You're
offer
right.
it with like a selfless,
Oh, yeah, I'll make sure and do it. Hey, Melora, thanks for fucking killing me. Can you pretty please Is that going to work?
I don't think
Should
this
say
is
it just
helping.
like that?
I don't think this is helping.
All right. Look, give her the egg. Cross your eyes. I mean, do we have anywhere else to go?
Well, first we got to drop off our
we're-
friends.
Yeah.
Oh, well, how long is that
safe
gonna-
house? I think less than a week for sure.
Okay. All right. Let's do that in the morning.
We got nothing else that we can try, apparently.
Yeah.
So.
In the morning, give him the messaging stone. Maybe he could ask where Alistair is. And if nothing else, then we'll go to Melora. What else do we have to lose?
Right. Yes.
I mean, it's just like cops having psychics on the payroll, you know? So,
It works
Yes,
one
that's
100th of the time.
Perfect analogy.
or like, you know.
Sometimes it works.
Where's John Edwards when you need him?
You spend a few days traveling through the seas. You have a number of uses of the sending stone. You have 2 each day.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'll double check my notes.
Yeah, you
Yep,
should
it says 2.
listen back to the recording.
Yeah.
I was being generous, giving you an extra one. Usually it's just 1.
Oh, is it? I thought it was 3, but I guess that makes sense.
Val, do you want to ask him?
Yeah. No. I'm.
Are you on board with this plan?
putting with what?
The whole everything that we were just talking about the other day, I guess.
Yeah. No. I'm on board. We're going to drop off. Brooch's sister, and then we're going to ask Dress where Alistair might be, where he might sneak off to.
Yeah.
Or also include where other people from your order could be or where other eggs are. Can you ask them any questions?
Sure.
Anything for you.
So you know what you want to say.
I'm composing right now. Give me a second.
Okay.
I was laying in your bunk composing
Just
Yes.
the message.
I mean, let me
We're
know.
all hovering
Let me know
around
when you're
your
ready.
bunk.
Everyone else just enjoying some like fresh caught fish and
I don't eat. But never miss a chance to say that.
I just want to say I'm definitely avoiding Levi on the boat as much as possible.
sure.
And I'm
He offers like, some like cordial
I would
talk,
expect him to.
ever so often, but sees that you don't want to talk to him. He's like, yeah, that makes sense.
No, that totally makes sense.
Make sure you're like eating and drinking well, and you are, and you
My,
kinda,
my
like,
list
brush
is
him off.
still the same length every night.
yeah.
Simon would try to befriend him, I think.
Yeah.
Seeing
tell
that there's
him-
conflict. He's scheming a way to try to bring them back together.
Gotcha.
If Levi tries to make small talk with me and he's like, so you died since the last time I saw you, and I'd basically be like, yeah, I don't even remember you though. Melora saw fit to take my memories of you, so you must have been a great influence.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Not really, huh? I didn't do jack shit with my life.
That's kind of what I was implying.
Yeah.
This is kind of a mission of redemption for you, isn't it?
That's what I set out to do.
Yeah.
It did not work.
So what
It
are you
did
gonna
not work.
are you gonna stay on the island then, or what?
I mean, my whole goal was to make sure he was safe, and he is. So, I think I'm probably pretty good.
Probably be a whole lot easier to do what we need to do if you're not clouding Ace's judgment at every step of the way.
For sure. What are you gonna do?
I've got something kind of written up here. Maybe this sounds good. I'll
right.
kind of pass by yours. Dress, this is Valen. Would you know where Alistair goes off to, or where other soldiers in my order might be stationed outside of Quilton?
Elegant. I like
Yeah.
it. I think that's good.
I mean, there's nothing about the egg. Like
I
you
think that's
said.
fine. I think it's fine.
Maybe
Dot,
I can,
dot, dot,
maybe
to
I
be
can
continued.
do away with Dress, this is Valen, and just say, where egg?
Where egg at?
No, I'm going to send this. I like this.
I like
Yeah,
what you
no,
have.
it's
I
good.
I like
I
what
sent
you
it.
have.
I'm just
I still have the stone.
Oh.
And as soon as you tell me that you're ready, I take it and activate it.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, Lordy.
And say,
Hey, Dress, you bitch. This is Ace. You know where Alistair, that stupid god bitch, likes to hang out? We gonna kill him over these eggs and fuck you.
there's not a reply back.
All right, you want to try?
I just say what I wrote.
And say sorry.
Can you read it one more time for me?
Dress, this is Valen. Would you know where Alistair goes off to, or where other soldiers in my order might be stationed outside of Quilton?
You get a response back.
Thank God.
Yes.
Immediately, just you hear Dress say, "It'd be best if you lost this stone. I don't think you want to see Alistair again. I know he wants to see you. Your group's everywhere. I don't know where they are right now. Like I said, lose the stone."
And I throw it into the ocean.
Okay.
I stopped him.
Thank you.
I huck into the ocean so fast.
I tackle
Gearing
him.
speed and I huck it
Watching
into
that
the ocean.
stone.
Go ahead and just an initiative contest between the two of you.
Okay. Just initiative?
Yeah. Just whoever's quicker on the draw.
What'd you get?
What did you get?
Well, I got super low.
I got 5.
I got 6.
And it's gone. It is in the ocean where once Ben rested, now this stone does.
A blessing and a curse.
I don't think he was going to help us ever again. He was pretty done with us.
So I'm glad I did what I did. Right?
You got the last word.
Right?
Yeah.
You got to tell him that? Yeah.
Call him a bitch ass.
Yeah. And so, yeah, without a stone to make messages every day, it's about 4.5 days before you start seeing land again.
And is this where we were going to drop off Levi and
That's where Brooch tells you.
soon after the conversation, I do want to find Val, like in a moment where he's like hanging out on the boat, nobody else is around, and approach.
I mean,
him.
it's a small boat.
If nobody else is around him, I want to approach him. If not, I'll be like, "Yo, Val, can we talk?"
Yes, sure. What is it that I can do for you?
And I go and try to find a secure location.
It's a small boat. The one secure location on the ship is where Brooch is, and she does not let anyone else in there. Every so often she comes out and hangs out, but she goes back into the the room, the only room that has a lock on it.
I threw the stone in the ocean.
there was some fight against it, but it's safely in the ocean now.
Okay.
But yeah, beyond that, no, this boat is it could fit in the pool.
Oh,
That's pretty small.
Yeah.
I'll
That's
throw a
okay.
small boat.
That's cozy.
That's I pictured a bigger boat.
I
Speedy
pictured
boat.
slightly smaller.
It's quick.
It's quick.
I pictured the boat that they get in Count of Monte Cristo when he first gets the treasure.
is that a carrot? No, schooner.
Yeah.
But regardless, I want to try and get Val alone so we can have a little parlay.
Kill me.
I wouldn't try to kill you.
That's what they would say if I was trying to kill you.
Wow. So this is really amplified.
It was a whole thing. Yeah.
no, it didn't.
I'm just like hanging out with Corgan. We're having a great time.
But quietly, I pull Val aside.
Yes.
Val is aside. You're talking to him.
Been
You're
aside.
both right
We've
there.
Been aside for a while.
So, Val, eventually it's going to come down to where we're going to have to go and actually find your mother because she's probably the one that knows everything about what's going on with these eggs and stuff, right?
No,
I mean, that's going to happen.
I don't think it is.
As the leader of the group, I'm letting you know.
This is where we're at.
It's probably going to come down to that.
The leader is clearly Simon.
Did somebody say leader?
No, it's cool.
Okay.
But
the other one was the leader.
yeah, the little one. Yeah, he's the leader.
The one with the money.
That's the treasurer.
I hate that everyone is so close.
Of the ship.
It's a very small boat.
Everyone is clearly in earshot.
I talk quieter. So
Yes, no, I heard. I hear your case. I understand.
and I'm the leader. Right?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I just want to be clear that if it does come down to it and we need to go find my mother, you are all on your fucking own, and I will leave.
So there is something I'd like to talk with you about.
We're doing
regarding families, and I kind of look in my dad's direction.
Don't do it.
Dad bang my mom?
I don't know about that. He's done a lot of fucked up shit, but I like to think he's always been loyal to my mother.
All right, what about my mom?
And I loudly proclaim to Corgan, I'm like, yeah, Corgan, that's what makes this team great. None of us make others do what they don't want to do, and that includes you, Corgan.
Oh, thanks, man. You really haven't pushed me to do it. It's been pretty good, I gotta say.
All right, great. Pipe down over there. We're having a heart-to-heart.
Sorry.
Maybe
Yeah,
we should,
guys, this is getting real juicy. Can you keep it down?
maybe we should just have this conversation later. This is too close quarters.
Anyways,
I thought
yes.
we had a much bigger boat.
Regarding my mother,
So
did you bang my mom?
no.
This feels like one of those conversations where you go, that someone bangs my mother.
Listen, there's something you need to know.
I just want to say, I have similar issues with family members.
Right. Yeah?
And I don't necessarily want them around anymore either, or be around them at all, even for the amount of time that I may have already been around them.
I understand.
And I know you got like this vampire urge thing. I'm not judging or anything. You like to suck blood and
We don't got to talk about it. All right.
Yeah, I didn't.
Let's not kink shame.
You dispatch people in a manner, and I am not against that. What I'm trying to say, as the leader of the group,
Please stop.
Did somebody say leader?
I mean, we don't have to go find your mom.
Oh,
you
great.
know,
All right,
if-
we're on the same.
If maybe my dad doesn't make it to the island.
Holy shit.
Okay, wow. Everybody can fucking hear this.
Everybody got quiet on the boat, like super quiet. Except for Levi.
Wait, so, okay, hold on. Let me get this straight. All right, now, correct me if I'm wrong, but your bargaining here is that you won't push for us to go find my mom if I...
All right, can we chime in here? Because this is uncomfortable.
Yeah. We've all been listening.
First of all, I'm a little incensed that you're using the fact that I am half vampire Madame Pierre as
You
like
suck people's blood and you kill them and murder them. And
yeah.
you
So
drain
I
their
am
blood.
just without a moral compass. Then I just
Well, I
And
just diced up a
there's
hoagie of a
things
person.
that you don't,
We've all spilled
you
blood.
don't want.
I'm probably not going to do that. I'm probably not going to dispatch your father for you.
It was a clever wordplay, though.
It feels a little. Look, now I do some wildly fucked up things, of course,
Of course.
but
I remember on the pirate ship or the
yeah, but
prison barge.
I don't know about this. This is not. I mean, does your father really deserve?
Yes, he does.
Here's what I know.
What? Get out of this!
And he just comes between us, puts his arms around our shoulders.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's what I know.
No, but seriously, Melora doesn't give second chances lightly.
Oh,
Drink.
Oh, that sucks. That's karma.
Yep.
Melora doesn't give second chances lightly. I can guarantee this. The man who was your father, whom you despised, whom betrayed you ultimately, and probably ultimately led to my own demise through his own decision-making, he
Yes.
died. He's no longer the person he was. that
He's
you remember.
right there.
I see him.
huh? What?
Quiet, guys.
Sorry.
And if there's one thing I know from that day on the beach till now, it's that change is inevitable and that nobody stays the same forever. The person you hate is dead. He probably died in that prison. That person standing right over there He probably doesn't have to be your father if you don't want him to be. We can leave him on the island and you never have to think about him again.
Doesn't sound like the worst.
You can pick and choose who your
great.
family are.
This is cool. And I moonwalk out.
So I'll let you two finish this
You
convo.
guys, yeah, hash it out. All right, I'm gonna go.
Kill Levi.
What I know...
You go to apologize to your dad. I'm just like,
You wanted this.
you asked for this.
What I know looking on this boat, you got to pick your family. And that means that you pick who is into your family as well. Think about that while we go to the island.
I go and find Corgan.
He's right there.
Look,
he's right
Corgan.
I kind of like
Yeah?
a wink and a nudge.
Hey, what's up?
I got these cool boots, bro.
Hell yeah, man. That's great.
Yeah, you want them?
They seem a little small.
They'd fit. They're magic.
He kind of puts his foot next to yours. You're like, man, I really don't think so.
Dude, they stretch. I swear.
I'm good, man.
Fuck.
Thank you, though. I appreciate it. We already got gold. We got paid for another, I think month at least.
This is a side deal, and it's real easy.
I got boots. And clinks them. They're metal.
He disappears.
I go and sit next to. Ben, and just sit there.
All right.
Do you want to kill my dad?
I mean,
He tries everybody.
if anyone else has a reason to kill my dad, it's Ben.
Yeah, it's not going to be Simon. Simon's over there fishing with Levi right now off the side of the boat,
Yeah,
probably.
There's
Levi's
some
asleep.
bonding happening.
Oh, well, he's okay. Simon's fishing
in the morning.
With a
acting like
fishing
they're
pole,
best
and he's
friends.
just like,
Yeah,
One thing I know is that there is no crueler death sentence than just living your life in this world. All right? That's the truth. Look at us.
this is everyone. That was not his character voice. That was Rhett, 100%.
Ben is gone. This is Rhett. I'm speaking to you, the listener.
Congratulations.
Continued existence is far worse.
Yeah.
Than
Being
quick death.
born is a curse.
That's why we all play this game.
You start dying the day you're born. Okay. So where are we headed? Are we
Well,
there yet?
we're still dropping off his sister.
Yeah.
right?
Are we there now?
yeah. After about 4.5 days, you make it to you're able to see land. You start seeing land out in the distance, and it is these tall, vibrant trees on this nice coast. Sandy yellow shores, lots of little islands dotted around as you approach, and you have to kind of go in and out of the islands. Once you get to, where you're just a few miles from the main, landmass, you see Brooch is a little more comfortable. It's he's always a little tense out on the seas, not sure where y'all are going, but once he's got, a fixed,
Just what you want in a
Point.
captain.
yeah, he's
Just the nature of the job.
yeah, it's just
A healthy respect for
a
the-
healthy respect. It's
Yeah.
very much what it
Okay.
is. It's nervousness of somebody doing their job and wanting to make sure it's done right.
Gotcha.
But when he's here, he's much more casual and looks like he knows where he's going. Takes about half the day to kind of venture into this kind of big, large bay that has all these little islands dotted in it. You see colorful birds. You see odd, low walking lizard animals in the forests of these islands, and eventually kind of steers the ship and goes towards a vine-covered archway that you don't even notice is an archway until he kind of pushes the boat through it and opens up into this large cavern that goes deep into this area. Nice and cool. It's a welcome respite from the warmth around you. And after probably an hour of slowly moving through this, in and out, taking, turns as the cavern splits off, you end up parked in this large cavern. You see scaffolding that kind of goes up, wooden scaffolding that goes up to an opening of a stone-carved facade up top and a port down at the very bottom of this. It's just a little secret hideaway.
Levi, I'm really glad that you made it here and that that we are able to deliver you
Because
here.
everybody heard.
Thanks. Yeah, I just, whatever I can do to make your all lives easier.
I really appreciate all that time you spent with me fishing. It really meant
Hey,
a
it
lot.
was a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
I miss my parents, so
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, yeah, you see him again. You let him know. Well, I don't know. They probably know how great you are.
I give Levi a hug, like a
Thanks,
warm,
Ace. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
meaningful hug.
What the fuck?
Oh, fuck. Ace is just steaming on the boat.
You
Did he not listen to the whole fucking?
such a great guy? No, he was asleep.
What's up?
All right, whatever.
Oh, nothing. You seem like a great guy, Levi.
Definitely didn't bang any moms, except for
Well,
one.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the one.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. He was asking, were you asking? I'm
Not
sorry.
really.
I
No.
apologize.
It was more for
I go
Closing
back
a
onto
door.
the boat.
Yeah,
So is Levi taken off then?
he ain't fucking going on the boat after all this talk about killing him. That's for sure.
Brooch is like
I make sure he gets off.
tying
safely, for
the
sure.
boat off, getting it kind of like docked here, is talking to Brooch. And she's, you hear them kind of arguing in the cabin, and she's like, well, I don't care if it's safe or whatever. Why can't I go back to Quilton? And he's like, well, it's not safe there. You got picked up for some reason, and my friends, I guess, were probably the cause of it. And once they solve that, then it'll be fine. This place is great. There is liquor, there is fruit, there are people to hang out with. I don't know. It'll be fine. And she's like, whatever. Comes out of the cabin, sees all of you, says, fix whatever you did in Quilton, please. Please.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Quickly fix it.
And then I kind of shudder.
Awesome. Thank you.
Ace is the leader of this plan.
I
great.
I am the leader of this group.
Sure. Yeah. It looks like it.
I set you up perfectly.
Yeah, that's great, man.
You're a good wingman, Ben.
And
set you up perfectly.
Brooch looks at the rest of you and says, all right, I'm going to go up top. If you guys want to come up, it should be, I don't know, there should be some stuff up there to eat and drink. We can rest. It's nice. Otherwise, I'll come back down here. I don't know what you guys want to do right now, but they can stay. Levi and my sister can stay here
And do you feel
for a
like
while.
this egg is kind of a big deal? Do you feel like it's safe down here? we leave it
I
on
don't
board?
know really what it's all about. You were
I
saying there's
feel
something
like-
about portals that seems inherently
I
dangerous.
really
but
feel like we should hold on to this egg.
Like walk around
Like
with it?
we're the ones that need to
Keep your enemies close.
maintain
it
its
just seems
safety.
big. I mean, if you want to keep it in the
That's-
boat, that's fine. It's been in the boat for like 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not a problem.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
more
let's
sense.
do that.
As the leader of
Oh my god.
All right. We need to now know, do we go up to the top and have a little like powwow up there with
Maybe
Brooch
somebody
and-
up there will know.
Are there people here?
You don't see any people.
He-
There's a couple
he
of
said-
torches that
he
are
said
lit.
There
down
might
here.
be. He said there might be people.
How do you
around.
know of this safe place?
It is just a place that
Okay, that's not
somebody
very inspiring.
Coconut
said that
Bill
I could use if there was
told
ever a
you
problem.
that there is safety here.
Oh my God, is this Coconut Bill's Island
Coconut
hideaway?
It's kind of a Coconut Bill's Island hideaway. Yeah.
All right. So we know it's good.
Yeah.
Good time.
Let's party.
I
What
feel
are
like
we
we
doing
gotta
down here?
stick
Well,
around for a
he
little
doesn't.
while.
He doesn't say here's out. Wherever.
In his new prison barge.
Yeah.
In his new prison barge, right? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's. I don't know where he is, but he said I could use it if I needed to. I need to.
Yeah.
So
All right.
if you guys want to come up. And he
Yeah.
starts
Yeah.
climbing up the ladders under the different levels.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind being on
Coming up.
solid ground for a little
I'll
bit.
go up.
Yeah. All right, yeah. And so you guys, whoever comes up makes your way up to the top. There is a nice big door that you open up, and it enters into like a big kind of holding area, a bunch of barrels that hold things and materials. Takes you up a staircase into this large open room that has been built up. Really nice wood. paneling on it. There's stone that's been cut out of this place to create rooms and open areas. And there's a big, wide balcony that looks out over the bay. And from here, you do see a number of other balconies here as well. Looks like there's a fair amount of
Who
other
all is
homes.
up here with us?
Yeah, I go.
as you of the group here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's all coming up?
I definitely, yeah.
And I would have given a wink to Corgan,
And Levi, Brooch, are they with us?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we're all here.
Everyone's there. Yeah. Yeah. It seems everybody's come
cool.
on up.
I would like to take Levi aside to like a separate room and have a little chat with him.
Yeah, easy enough to do with here. There's a lot of little rooms.
Do it.
Here.
Do it.
There's also, just food in the pantries. There's stuff to eat, stuff to drink. There's a small room, just the side of one of the balconies. Looks like a guest bedroom that you're able to,
Okay.
bring Levi into.
Cool. So Levi, I'm just curious. Your son seems to harbor some resentment towards you.
Yeah,
Yes,
I bet, yeah.
Now, as Ace is obviously a traveling companion and a friend.
Of course, yeah.
I'm
You guys
just
kind of grew up
curious as to
together.
where this all comes from. What exactly? I don't know.
Oh.
He seems to paint you as quite a villain.
Yeah, he must not have told you then. So, years back now, I sent Ace out on his first kind of big business deal for the company that he didn't want to do. He told me a million times he didn't want to do it, but I thought it would be good for him. I also thought it would mean I could, own outright the company, the business in town.
Right.
If that deal went well, that's what would have happened. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what ifs, But I sent him out there and he was supposed to die. Apparently, it was not. It was not a good deal to be made.
Well,
it was a deal with.
You sent him out there to die?
Not that I knew about, but
you did know?
well, I should have known. Is what it is. I should have known. I was dealing with my wife's cousins. There's the ones that are in control of the whole enclave now. I never trusted them when we were living in Javier, and I shouldn't have trusted them when we were living in Quilton, but I did. And they said it would be a good idea to have Ace go, and it wasn't.
So there was an inherent danger to the mission, and you knew about this. You
Yes.
thought that would toughen him up.
Well, he's a tough kid. He's even tougher now. It seems like he just needed, I thought he needed motivation to do more than just screwing around. But I sent him out on a dangerous mission that he was not prepared for. And when I tried to find him, I got locked up, and then I got locked up, and then I got really locked up.
Right.
How is he doing?
Right. Well, he's doing okay. He's doing okay. But again, you've really hurt him.
Yeah.
And I would hope that you spend the rest of your life trying to make up for it, because you're very close to not having very much long life.
Yeah, no, you guys saved me from a real pickle there.
Oh, that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Anyways, we should go inside. And I take my arm around him and I bring him back inside.
gotcha. Hey, you just make sure he's okay out there, all right?
Oh, yes. No, I will protect him as father should have done.
Absolutely, as a
And
father
I
should have done.
squeeze his shoulder real hard.
Yeah.
Cool.
The rest of you, what are you doing? Nice big open house. There's more stairs that lead up. The balcony is nice and big. It seems like there's a little waterfall that comes down into the bay and makes a small little swimming area off to the side.
Definitely Ace, as he sees Val and Levi walk back out from the room.
Damn.
He says to the group, "So Helena, I think she really has a good idea of what's going on here, right?"
Let it go, Ace.
I think she's the one.
She might be. We'll always find another way if we need to.
Okay.
I wish podcasts had some sort of visual so you could see the expressions. Oh man, Simon's exploring. He loves that this is like an enclosed safe space, or at
Yeah,
least
yeah.
he thinks it is.
I'm gonna go over to Ace real quick. And I'll be like, well, I talked to your father, and I think what he did to you was really awful. But I have a new bargain. I would be willing to seek out my mother, despite all of my better wishes, if you forgive your father.
Fuck you. And I turn around and I go and get a drink.
All right. Well, you know the deal. And I go off to a corner.
All right. As you all are exploring,
Fuck you.
area.
That was legit. That was legit.
How the turntables.
That's some Game of Thrones shit, right?
Yeah. As you guys are exploring, you notice there's stairways that lead up and into like a larger chambers that probably connect these other places that go deeper into the main landmass that you're on. You just start hearing and seeing a couple of people. There's a few people out swimming.
Oh.
And you open up some of the rooms. There's people just passed out, kind of hung over that just say, "Shut the door."
Oops, sorry.
That's fine. Just okay. Bye. But there does appear to be some people here.
Good.
Are they piratey?
They look piratey.
Okay.
I yell to anyone that's around, hey, there are people here. I wouldn't go
Yeah, there's a
open-
main group. Down
good.
swimming by the hole there.
We don't have to
The
feel bad
waterfall.
about leaving.
Yeah,
Broach
they won't be
and
alone.
Levi here.
Stranded alone. That's good.
I thought we were abandoning them for sure.
Hope there's enough food.
Oh, there's enough food. Yeah. You're checking the pantries, and like there's food that's just growing off of vines in the house, like in the kind of kitchen area. There's just vines that this is where you get apples.
Oh,
It's just right here on this apple vine.
well, I don't eat.
You can still appreciate an apple.
Yeah.
They're multicolored. They're juicy.
The texture.
They offer a great opportunity for me to remind everybody I don't eat. So that's my.
That is a cool thing.
I'll
about
take
it.
a few of these. Yeah.
I don't eat.
Yeah.
They don't do a thing for me.
Is there like a bar or
A couple, yeah. On each level. There's probably about 4 levels of this place. There's a bar or 2 on each of them.
Coconut Bill's treehouse right here.
Yeah, where's the fancy one?
The fancy one
Yeah.
is on the upper balcony.
Okay, where's the one where everybody goes and fights?
You don't see anywhere in this establishment that is dedicated to people fighting.
No, the bar where the working class guys
People
go.
get around.
No, this is all
'cause sailors
one, like,
aren't working
home.
class at all.
Yeah. There's a couple of barrels down by the swimming hole.
I want to check out the upper class lounge.
Upper class lounge. Yeah, as you
And I'll start asking around for Coconut Bill because I feel like he's here.
you wake up. Some of the people are kind of hung over in the room. There's some people up in that bar even. And like, yeah, what do you want? What's going on?
Coconut Bill, you know him? He's a really cool pirate.
Yeah.
I punched him in the face the first time I met him.
That's where I know you're from.
Yeah, that's
you
me.
were in the barge.
Yeah, the barge, the prison barge. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm Ace Whittington.
Cool.
Yeah, this is my crew. And yeah, I was wondering.
He's alone.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
exploring. I don't know.
Is Mr. Coconuts here
Yeah, he's somewhere.
or
Yeah.
Mr. Bill? I guess
William
that'd be Mr.
Coconut.
Bill. Yeah. You think he's at the top level? Because that's where I was heading.
I don't know.
Do you know much of anything?
Yeah, I know quite a bit.
I don't know if that's true.
I'm a quartermaster for the ship.
Oh, for his ship?
Yeah.
You see, this is the kind of information that I could use.
Well, yes, but if I knew stuff, I do.
Where does he tend to hang out?
Oh, all over, really. He's kind of a man of the world.
Yeah, he kind of strikes me of. Oh God, you remember the poop guy? Yeah, he's here with us too.
Wow.
I don't remember a poop guy.
Wow.
You
I
want
don't
me to
remember
forgive
if that
my
was
dad? You're the
canonically
poop guy
established or
from
not.
now on.
Anyway, all right, I'll just keep looking for him unless you might know where he might like be at today. And I look at my wrist and I say, it's Thursday.
Yeah, I don't know where he is right now. Like, he goes wherever he wants. Kind of like his whole deal. He's probably wherever he wants to be right now, would be my guess. So this is what I do, okay? And he kind of leans back and closes his eyes, and he goes to sleep.
I think I know where he's at then. And I go back to the boat.
All right. As you're heading out for the boat, you see the two big doors open that lead up to the upper things that connect, and you see Coconut Bill appear. And he says, "Well, howdy there. You're one of Brooch's friends."
I run up and I punch him in the face.
He is going to try and not get punched.
That's going to be a 24.
You punch him in the face.
I punch him in the face. That would be 6 damage. No, 4 damage.
4 damage. You smack him right across the face. He's bleeding a bit, and he is going to try and just stab you. He's going to pull out a dagger and just try and get you right in the gut.
Fair enough.
He rolls a 10.
Why are you trying to attack?
No, it's cool. And I kind of dodge it. I'm like,
He
yeah.
kicks you away. You son of a bitch. God damn it.
Well, I'm glad you remember me.
Well, why the hell are you here? Why are you here?
You see Brooch's ship?
No, I don't see Brooch's ship unless I see I'm in the presence of Brooch's ship, and we are in a home. A home. You don't see ships in a home. Unless it's out where you're living and you call your ship a home.
Well, I mean, for people like us, like, ships are as good as homes as any. But yeah, I was just excited when we came here, and Brooch said that this was a place that you fancied.
Well, not really, but we're here. Is your whole crew here? What's going on?
All of us are here right now.
Fantastic. Brooch is here?
Brooch is, I believe he went up with his sister, who was actually here too.
His sister?
Yeah.
He never told me about his sister.
Yeah, Brooch, she's something. She's really something.
Interesting. Okay. Here's the thing. Gather your crew together. We'll need to talk about why y'all are here. It's fine that you're here. It's fine that the rest of y'all is here. I don't know about you.
I saw your first mate. I was gonna
I got a bar
beat
up
him
top.
up, but it's
What?
yeah. I saw your first mate, and I was gonna beat him up, but
My first mate. And he kind of looks behind, and his first mate's behind him.
I mean,
You see him right there?
your crew deck. I saw one of your crewmates.
My crew's all living all in this thing right now. I'm
was
sure you
gonna-
saw most of them.
Yeah. Anyway, you want to meet like at the upper lounge?
Yes. Go get your get your crew, Captain.
I go find everybody.
All
All
right.
right.
Does Ace just have like dementia or something, where he's just slowly losing his goddamn
He's been
mind?
hit in the head a lot.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, hello there. Ah!
I just met your first mate. Oh boy. Quartermaster.
Quartermaster.
Yeah.
Yes. Some.
You would know this if you'd watched
term.
Master and
I
Commander.
knew
Master
that
and
was
Commander.
coming. I knew it was coming.
going there.
Was that Amazon or Netflix? Or?
It was before.
I think it's the Atlantic Ocean.
I think it was, yes.
Duh.
Never heard
The
of
Atlantic still hasn't been bought by Jeffrey Bezos.
So do you go and tell?
I gather the group and let them know the upper deck is a surprise.
And
I don't tell them exactly. What it is.
And I say Corgan, Dorgan, code word, Funky Town.
Yeah.
Got it. We'll do.
All right.
They hold their axes as they as you all head up to the nice skyline lounge of the. I don't know what this place would be called.
Coconut
I liked
Bill's.
Coconut Bill's Island Hideaway.
Yeah.
Coconut Bill's Island Hideaway. Absolutely.
Kind of not really much of a hideaway if you're literally naming it who owns it. But
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Fine. It's
No, it's fine.
But that's
No, I
how
like it.
hidden
I mean,
away it
only
is. Like
people
even
that
if you know the name of
know.
it,
Yeah.
you know, it's still
Okay,
not.
that's
still
Coconut
hidden.
Bill's Island Hideaway.
Well, that's what we call it.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's fair.
And
probably
you
calls
see
it
as you enter in,
Ben's
Coconut Bill,
hideaway.
the seer that he employs, his first mate,
Ooh,
and
seer.
a number of other people as well are here. He's gonna got a rag with some ice just kind of on the side of his face, and he says, "Well, how do y'all do? I didn't think I'd see you for a minute."
It has been a minute.
Yeah.
It has been. Yeah. Y'all been okay out in the seas, I hope, I gather.
I can see that you shook hands with Ace already.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
Why
I
do you
walloped
keep
him.
him around?
I walloped him real good.
He's a sweet guy. kind of.
We've been
I don't know about
asking
that.
question more and more. Yeah.
How
that
did he-
sounds about more like it.
How did he reach your face?
I was surprised. It came out of nowhere. He's springy.
Okay, well,
He definitely is springy.
Good to see you as well, Brooch. As I said, the invitation was open if you ever wanted to come. And Brooch pipes
And
up
hang
says,
out?
Yeah. I didn't know you'd be here. I thought you'd be out gallivanting the seas and what have you. It's good to see you. My sister needs a safe place to stay, if that's okay. And also another friend of the family, Levi Whittington, would like to stay here as well, if that's okay. And Bill's like, of course, it is fine. It seems I have to take care of some affairs here anyways. I was hoping just to come in and have a nice quiet getaway while I was here, and I have been roped into some political terribleness.
It's hard being the leader, isn't it?
It is hard being the
leading
leader.
some people in a group is just.
Because who wants it?
I
Who
know
wants to do
nobody
it? Who
wants
wants
to
that
do
kind
it.
of
It's
responsibility?
just something you have to do.
I don't.
You're just thrust into that position.
Ugh, it's a nightmare.
so the political problems that you're dealing, they're not us.
No, you guys are fine. If you want to stay here, that's fine.
All right.
There may be nothing new management if things go awry, but it'll be okay. You're all under my name. You're safe here. This is a place that you can feel safe in. I am supposed to be promised to another family, marriage and all that.
Right.
And they're going to be sending suitors and what have yous over, and I've got to choose one of them, and if I don't, then my mother chooses, and she's going to choose a terrible... I don't know. It's too much, and I just want to drink my troubles away. And so that's what I'm going to do. So, everyone,
Sure.
drinks?
Please.
Drink, please.
Yeah. But like maybe we could talk before we all get. Well, I can't get
No.
wasted.
Drinks.
You
That's-
can, I'm
that's
sure
not
you
how
can
Coconut
you
Bill
can-
works.
we got
Drink while
we
you-
got all
we have
kinds
this
of alcohol.
conversation.
We've got
all right.
pineapple ones, apple ones.
I don't drink alcohol, so I'll take like a good apple juice.
Oh, okay. Oh, it hurts. That hurts me deeply, but that's fine. It's fine.
Good.
So, a lot has happened with us since we last saw
Yeah.
you
How
too.
did you get like a marriage arrangement in this short amount of time?
It's had to have happened. It's kind of like when I went sailing out in the seas and I didn't want to deal with it. But now that I'm here, they're doing a whole festival thing, and now we have to do it.
Right.
And I could leave. I could just go. But
Sure.
if I do, then my mother will have to take care of things.
Right.
And she doesn't like, my gallivanting ways.
Right.
And so she's going to choose this high-strung, shitty little thing to come over and be in charge of my house as she awaits my betrothal while I'm out on the seas.
So, what kind of, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of wife are you looking for?
Not a single one. I don't want a wife.
Oh,
What kind of husband are you looking for?
I barely want a husband. I want somebody that will sail the seas with me, and then when I get bored of that, go do whatever the hell else we do after that.
Well, can't you find a woman who wants to sail the seas and the marriage is just like on paper?
That would be fantastic.
what
But-
about Brooch's sister?
You can't just name the only woman we know in the
She
entire
likes boats.
game.
She
She
seems like a
she knows her way
wild
around.
one. Like she would be maybe a good fit.
Yeah, but I don't think our
She
buddy
is-
Bruges
Well,
would
you know
like
what?
his ex flinging around with his sister.
And
on paper.
it sounds like this is a political thing, and I don't know that will gain Coconut Bill any points. And you know what? They'll be on this island together if they strike something up.
I just also
Right, I
love
don't-
that we can all collectively point to one single female that we know.
That one.
I feel like we 100% need to meddle in this situation
I
and make things as good as possible for
Well,
our
if-
friend
if
Coconut
he wants
Bill.
to avoid his responsibilities, well, that's what we excel at, avoiding responsibility.
Very
So
true.
So yeah, if you want to meddle, go on and meddle, because I do not want to deal with any of it. Tonight, all I want to do is drink, forget, enjoy. If you can help me with that, I will make sure your travels are well taken care of as you leave.
we need the use of your seer.
Okay.
Can do.
All right.
Easy.
That was
done.
Drink up,
Right,
boys.
well then let's drink up. Yes.
All right, enjoy. It starts bringing out food and drinks, and some of the wet pirates start coming up and enjoying as well. And you have a raucous night at the
Debaucherous.
hideaway of Coconut Bill, and that is where we will leave it for
Yay.
today's episode.
With Scory walking into the scene.
With Scory walking into the scene.
Because of course
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us around our Proverbial Podcast table. I've been your DM, Alex. With me tonight around the pool has been
Rhett has been.
Dash is Valen.
Caleb S. Simon.
And Milo is Ace.
Grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Thanks for dropping by, friend. In the meantime, why don't you visit bit.ly/humbleinn and buy yourself something fancy on Humble Bundle. Help us keep the ale flowing around here. You can also leave our bartenders and troopers a tip over at patreon.com/in at the end. We hope to see you here next week. Until then, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.